Okay, there's just one last technique that I want to show you in this program. Basically, we have all the functionality coded, and we also have this clear button. And when I click clear, you see that the label displaying the ticket, the movie ticket price, has cleared out, as well as the 3 check boxes for the patron's age. I didn't write any code to clear out the matinee and evening. I thought this would be a good place to introduce the clock object. So what we can do is when we clear out and we're basically clearing the window and getting ready for the next patron, we could set it up so that if it's, say, before 4 o'clock in the afternoon, then the matinee option will be checked by default. And then if it's in the evening, meaning after 4 o'clock, then the evening option would be checked by default. And this is pretty easy to do using the clock object in Small Basic. So, you know what I can do? Instead of coding it in the clear, I'll code it here first, where we are setting up the check boxes for the show times. What I'll do is maybe get in here. I have sectioned this off. I didn't do this while I was recording, but now this is a little better organized. So if you download this program and look at it, this is what you'll see with some comments and notes. But basically, we can set up the functionality. We'll say if clock, so there's this clock object, dot, hour, okay, is less than 16, and this is military time, right? 1600 hours is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So if it's less than that, then we're in matinee time. So if it's less than 16, then we can, by default, set the matinee checkbox to true. So we're using our set checked method of the FC controls object here. So the set checked method setting the matinee checkbox to true. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Okay, and then also we do have to set the evening one to false. Alright, or else, then we must be in the evening show, right? If it's 1600 hours, then the clock is greater than 16, clock.hour greater than 16. That means we're after 4 o'clock. So we will just reverse these. So we're setting matinee to false, and then set the evening to true. Okay. Okay, so let's try this. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot the word then, as I'm prone to do, because other languages I teach don't use the word then. So anyway, here we go. Let's try it. Okay, so look, I'm at home on my computer, and it's 5:45 p.m., and the evening checkbox is selected by default. Okay, so we can also put this functionality in the clear button, so when you clear out the window, then the appropriate checkbox would be selected based on the time of day. Now another thing, you may be wondering, what about the midnight show? Sometimes when there's a big premiere, they'll play a show at midnight. So we can also say something like this, is if clock.hour is less than 16 and clock.hour is not equal to 0, because the 0 hour is midnight, okay? 0 is less than 16, so if we hadn't coded this, then the midnight show would be treated as a matinee show. So we can say if clock.hour is not equal to 0, meaning it's also not midnight, then we're in the matinee territory. Everything else, including the midnight show, will be more expensive. Okay. All right. So let's copy that, and we'll also put it into the clear button. and there you have it.